I believe the greatest players in the world are those players that make us fall in love with the game of football over and over again. Some of the greats never picked up trophies like the Ballon d'Or, but we still recognize them for their style of play and the effect they had on some of our favorite clubs around the world. For this video, we'll be looking at a man whose play style influenced great players like Neymar and Ronaldinho, a man whose play style was felt worldwide. We're talking of the great Jay Okocha, a man so great they named him twice. Before we move forward with the video, please consider subscribing to the channel and joining our journey to 1,000 subscribers, as well as liking the video if you are a football fan. Our hero was born Austin Azuka Okocha on the 14th of August 1973. Like a lot of Nigerian footballers, his football journey started as a kid playing football on the streets of Nigeria. He later joined Enugu Rangers club in Nigeria, and after his first season in 1990, he traveled to Germany to visit a friend, Numa, who played for Borussia Nicotine in the German 3rd division. While watching them train, he asked if he could join, and after watching him train that day, the coach immediately offered him a contract. He scored 7 goals in 35 matches for them in his first year. Again, after his first year, Okocha moved to Frankfurt in the German Bundesliga. This was where his skills actually began receiving global admiration. An entire generation of German footballers were inspired by Jay Okocha. In 1993, Okocha would join the Nigerian national team, where he scored a free kick during the qualifiers. And during the 1995 African Cup of Nations, Okocha would actually be named among the players of the tournament after Nigeria picked up the title. Unfortunately, during the next World Cup, Nigeria and Okocha's dream were cut short by Italy in the knockout stages after losing 3-1. During the 1996 Olympic Games, Nigeria easily moved through the group stage. Okocha scored during the quarterfinals against Mexico, helping Nigeria move to the semi-finals. In the semi-finals, Nigeria faced Brazil, and by the end of the first half, Brazil actually led by 3-1. Okocha missed a penalty early in the second half, but that didn't break the spirit of the Nigerian players. With 10 minutes to go, Nigeria scored the second goal, and during the extra time, Okocha made a pass to Kanu, who placed the ball in the net for the equalizer. 4 minutes into extra time, Nigeria would score a golden goal, as the rules of the game at that point in time stated that the first team to score a goal would win the match. It was an incredible moment as Nigeria qualified for the Olympic final. In the final match, Nigeria faced Argentina and won 3-2 to collect the gold medal. This perhaps is still considered the greatest final or the greatest tournament Nigeria has won to date. After winning the Olympics, Okocha ended his time with the German club, as it was said that his relationship with the coach and staff had kind of gone bad. He moved to Fenerbahce in the Turkish Super League, and every goal he scored for his new club was considered stunning and special to the Turkish fans. During the Champions League that year, his performance helped end Manchester United's 40-year unbeaten run at Old Trafford. They failed to lift the title, unfortunately, even though Okocha had scored 16 goals and had 12 assists in the league that year. During his second year at the club, his team would fail to win the league title again, despite all efforts. Okocha did score home and away against the league champions Galatasaray that year. The 1998 World Cup came around, and Okocha failed to produce a goal as Nigeria bowed out of the competition in the round of 16 once more. Regardless of Nigeria's performance at the World Cup that year, PSG will spend 13 million euros to get Okocha over to their side, as PSG hoped that Okocha would help the club win top games and increase their chances at a trophy. His first year at PSG came and went without any major trophies, and during the second year, PSG will lose the final of Coupe de France to a lower division team by 2-0, unfortunately. Then, the 2000 African Cup of Nations came around, and Nigeria unfortunately lost the finals on penalties after having a glorious comeback during normal time. After that, PSG took part in the Champions League and got eliminated, unfortunately, in the group stage, which made fans reckless as their home games weren't really going very well at that point in time. It was at this point that PSG signed Ronaldinho into the club, Okocha would take Ronaldinho under his wing after saying he saw a part of himself in the kid. The next season, fans will get to see massive skills displayed by Okocha and Ronaldinho for PSG matches. Okocha has always expressed that he was proud to be a part of Ronaldinho's career story. After the 2002 World Cup, PSG decided to let go of the 29-year-old Okocha. At around this time, Bolton had just been promoted to the Premier League, and the manager decided to make an offer for Okocha, wondering if he would consider it. Fortunately, when they met, Okocha told him he was interested in joining Bolton and even drove from Paris to Bolton to sign the contract the next day. During his first season with them, Okocha had 7 goals, and Bolton, who most people felt would have been relegated immediately, survived their first Premier League section. Okocha's skills and admiration also helped increase Bolton's fan base around the world. Okocha will become captain in his second season and lead Bolton to 8th place in the Premier League, as well as the final of the Cup, which they lost unfortunately. Okocha's transfer to Bolton also helped the club sign some notable players over time, as the club gained credibility under Okocha. In his third season, the Magic Man led Bolton to finish 6th on the Premier League table and secure European football for the first time. During the 2002 World Cup, Okocha played 6 matches, scoring 4 goals and helping Nigeria secure the bronze medal. After that, the 2002 African Cup of Nations came around, and Okocha played 6 matches, scoring 4 goals and helping Nigeria secure the bronze medal. At 32, Okocha helped Bolton qualify for the UEFA group stages and lost after an own goal to Marseille in the knockout stages. Afterwards, Okocha decided to leave the club. Not long after, Bolton began facing a steady decline from which it never rose till this day. Okocha has expressed his feelings over this on TV several times. Okocha moved to Qatar for a year and then left for Hull City in 2007, who were playing in the Championship. This move shocked a lot of his fans. Due to injuries, Okocha will only play 19 matches for Hull City, helping them gain promotion before deciding to finally hang his football boots. Okocha's football career had just 2 club trophies, but the memories he created will continue to live on in the hearts of football fans. The influence he had on every club he joined made him a legend of the game. In 2017, Okocha was voted the best player to have played for Bolton Wanderers. And just like I said at the beginning, the greatest football players are those who made fans fall in love with the game of football over and over again, which Jay Okocha did throughout his career, securing his place among the football greats.